Pick a vibe. Any vibe. And I bet you can use it to demonstrate censorship. I'm Melton. Stone Cold Melton's my nickname. The son of a carpenter married is my parentage. A dad, a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Mary Ann. I'm the son of a carpenter married. I get to make parables, and I had them in. They look so good in the sheets I kept them for the longest time. These are the Walmart ones. I'm waiting on the new ones with the Flight 93 check part in there, and but yes, cards are a great way. That's a 4x6 print. They also come 2 to a 4x6 print and 4 to a 4x6 print. Those will fit in your wallet, your purse, of course, your glove compartment. These things will fit there. These are the 2 to a 4x6 print. And I got my first digital camera out here in California in 2009. And if you know my imagery, I've got one on a beach kind of place, holding up the cards and taking a photo. Yeah, that was Easter, 2009. When I was working for the city of Santa Monica, who can reach me by phone. Asked them how they do that. Yeah, better employers, better places to live than where I was living back then. Couldn't reach me by phone, so yeah. That's why they're one of those fives. They can literally reach me. Ask them how you do that. If you're not allowed to reach me because you're a Christian or you're in the wrong political party, have the wrong views, live in the wrong place, who knows? You need to know, what do they have to do to get their phone to work when they need it to. These are my son of a carpenter made sugar checks, and yes, I'm the guy with the chains and eyes. Doing a little genetic carpentry, been doing it for years. Started changing in 2009. After I went into the hospital with dangerously low blood counts, and 11 days later came out, and the eyes were changing, and it's just son of a carpenter metabolism. A year later, the blood counts were, if anything, abnormally high. They wanted to take a pint out. 255. Oh, I got out of there before they took the leeches out. Same kind of backwards. Big fan of that bio-air effect thing. Yeah, you want some of the son of Carpenter Mary's blood, you just come. I stand nearby and breathe in. Yeah, we all affect each other with the way we with what goes on with our bio-air effect. As I say, the most affectionate of lovers, they can't touch 24/7. But you gotta breathe all the time. I won't bore you with that. I'll save it for another parable. This is just me showing off. I just started cutting them out. I've been a little late with that, and I hope to get 2 more today. But yeah, have a big stack of these at your party. It doesn't matter what you think of my bio-air effect. It doesn't matter what you think of any of my videos. What you think of the Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, being constantly around me to take part in dangerous religious censorship in America. It doesn't matter what you think about that. It gets down to you calling me and not reaching me and not knowing when else your phone won't be allowed to work. So pick a card, any card, you can find them right there. ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. It has a whole lot of. It has links to my old YouTubes with 9 years. Yes, on the beach and I didn't make it to the beach too often. I had to get back to LA where I lived, and yeah, didn't have time. But holding up those cards on Easter Sunday, 2009. Hold up these cards at your party, and you get together at work. You can have one of these, propped up against something. I got the ones, the Flight 93 check, I think are the best. They're the latest, and they're the ones I'm waiting on. But yes, Walmart does support censorship, does not support our military, so see if they give you trouble printing out these photos. That's what these are. And yeah, you're in a Walmart store. That's for the manager. Say, I want to know how you reach this man. 424-229-4140. And yeah, get their reactions, and later on when you're at home, make that video of what they said. Post, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, 100 more. Same with any of the folks who can reach me by phone. And yes, I talk to Walmart quite a bit. I order my stuff. They're good with that. I'm in the wheelchair. Yes, the genetic carpentry going on with the eyes. It's got to go on with the whole body. The muscles, the bones, the organs. As you can see, if you see the earlier photos and videos of my eyes, it doesn't have that white part around the brown. About half a year ago, I started taking vitamins again. I had stopped. I think that's what's fueling the change big time. Could also have been the antibiotics I was on in the Conway Charity Hospital in Louisiana. But yeah, smaller, browner circles being taken away by that white stuff there. The work being going on. Oh, can't quite see it here. I can't see it. I'm looking in the opposite direction. And the bigger blue circles growing in through and around. I wonder if I'm not a doctor, didn't do anything. White blood cells, I don't know. If you do know, the doctors out here in California, well, all doctors, I guess, can't talk about, all doctors I've seen can't talk about the change going on with the eyes. If you do know what's going on, first try to call me, see medical research being held back. Oh, you don't have to comment on the Bioware effect, that's just the son of a carpenter and Mary. It'll probably be in textbooks, a couple centuries from now, but all you have to do is tell me what's going on with the eyes. It's obvious. It's they're shrinking. They're the smaller brown circles. The bigger blue circles growing in, and yes, got to go on with the body. Very, very painful with the muscles and bones. Blue-eyed DNA taking over from brown-eyed DNA. Then you need high sugar to do that. I've been taking, put me on that pen thing they got, and 255. The doctor was hoping to get under 200 with that, but if it's a process that is going on and that's what it requires, it might be too hard to do that, huh? Might keep it at over 200. Or I noticed I hadn't had as many up into the 400s, and haven't had one high, high. I guess, it means it's over 500. And yeah, I'm kind of the same the whole time. I think I've had high blood sugar here and there all my life, and I've just gotten used to it. They can turn those things off. and they're like 10 feet from an apartment complex. Us here, a 50-unit apartment complex. They can turn those things off. They should. It's a decibel law breaking, especially 8 o'clock on some Saturday morning. That's why I say put the California cops on the backs of these fives. Their numbers. Good cops across the country. Your citizens come out here and they meet impersonators of me. Courtesy the corrupt California cops and other officials and just plain folks out here committing that fraud. So you call them up and you ask them, what do you know about John Milton Brady asking for 93 checks for 9 years, not getting one. If they don't know what a Flight 93 check is, you say go to www.presscomplexlinks.blogspot.com and Stone Cold Milton's 9 years of asking for a 93 check without getting one. And once you do that, I'd like to know if you're involved or you're incompetent, because that seems odd that you can have that going on for 9 years. And you can't have that going on for 9 years without active participation by corrupt folks in official positions. So you ask them, well, you know about this, and you got a speakerphone there. You can dial my number with your wife's phone, your friend's phone, your neighbor's phone, another co-worker's phone. 424-229-4140. You're making a video 2 crimes. I've got my Melton call logs on youtube.com/DNFD series. Look for the Melton's call log playlist. I've got it elsewhere. When your number doesn't match up, when your time doesn't set, you got the timestamp on your phone, you got the number dialed, 424-229-4140. And when this phone in my hand isn't ringing, it's going to be boring. A phone ringing, an error message, a busy signal. You get to leave a message, I don't get it, you don't show up on my caller ID, call records. It's going to be boring, but it's not going to be boring if you and your family need the firemen, police, paramedics. So you make a video of that. With people must be the reporters. You call me up in front of reporters, network news anchors, local news anchors, any and all in the public eye, mayors, governors, senators. You make that call, you ask them, what do you know about this? It's easily documented, sensitive. I'm doing it here with my wife's phone, of my phone, or whatever. What do you know about that? You get their reaction, and yes, you got the timestamp on the phone, you got the number dialed, and it doesn't match up to the call logs. That's folks worried enough about it to alter phone records to cover it up. So, make that video, post that video, pass out those fives. Oh, it looked neat with the new fives and a whole bunch of them in there. Have them at your parties. 15 cents for a 4x6 print, give or take a nickel. And I'm sure if you're buying in bulk, I mean big bulk, you can find them cheaper. Oh, look for those deals I do on those online places so they can get them shipped to me, and you can go in person. Hand out the five, tell them check and post a five and come see me in person. The guy with the fives, I'm a graphic artist, I'm not making any money, and and once you try to call me and you can't reach me, it's that boring thing. It's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, police, paramedics. You make a video of what you remember when you tried to call countless other customers, and you get that boring. It's like a phone ringing, error message, busy signal. It's your gate's livelihood. That's why Microsoft is on this. Microsoft actively used my computer back there. Literally broken with those Microsoft Windows updates. They don't like my graphic art of truth from the man in the shadows with the light of truth. So remember to put Microsoft officials on the back of these fives. Any employees. What do you know about this? When else will my phone not be allowed to work? You can reach him by phone. You text him those codes for his emails. How do you do that? You have to call up somebody first. The Hussein placers, perhaps. Those arrogant enough to place someone named Hussein, a religious name, Muslim name, in our highest office right after we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Do you know them, Bill? Get the reaction post, and yes, come see me. I've rambled on too long about my cards. 9 years and not one 93 check. Make that video of your hijack lifeline. Post it. We the people must be the reported. Doesn't matter what show they're putting on with a buffoon Trump now. But we the people can get the truth out. Pick a card. Do that.